When you get to the end of this book, Carl, what is the final purpose of everything?
Well, the final purpose of everything is that God is bringing, He's bringing everything back together like it was in the Garden of Eden, but on steroids. In other words, now the ones that are populating it have been tested. They've come through the fire. See, this is boot camp that we're living in right now.
That's right.
So we come out on the other side. We choose Jesus in spite of the world and in spite of our own sin nature, in spite of our own temptations, in spite of our own filth that is in us. We bring it to Jesus, put it before Him, and we serve Him. Every day cannot be a day of perfection for us, but we have the Holy Spirit to keep us going in the same direction, which is why Paul ended by saying, I fought the fight. I finished the race. I kept the faith. It's almost like he couldn't believe it, because every day was a war. And so that's what this is all about, brother. He's bringing it all back together, and he's bringing the tested ones, the sanctified, the saints, the separated ones. He's bringing us back together. He says, now you will rule and reign. Because He doesn't want us. He didn't create us to be puppets on a string or robots or even animals that operate by instinct. We're created in His image. But that means we have a choice. And so now this is all teaching us about choices and why you cannot lose by serving the Lord. And so once that's put back together, then whatever God does from there, He says we'll rule and reign, probably, of course, on the face of this earth. And it will be what He intended it to be. There'll probably be nations. I mean, He wanted there to be nations of people. But we will rule and reign. And what if He decides to create it all again somewhere else too? Another creation, another. And we're going to get to be like the angels. Listen, when He created this the first time, the angels already existed. I mean, in the book of Job, it says they were there. And they sang for joy when He started doing this. What if we get to be in that group when He does it again somewhere else or somewhere else? I mean, He can. I think about these things. That's a little glimpse of glory that God gives me sometimes.
That's it.
So that's where it's all headed, brother. That's what it's all about.